Hi everybody, this is Christy. I am the Intimate Warrior. I thank you so much for stopping by, and as always, I send you love. So in yesterday's lengthy video, I spoke about the opening of what Aries is opening truly, because it takes the opening of Aries and the ventricles to, of course, allow that CSF to flow into the thalamus and all the other areas of the brain where proper illumination can take place. Now, the thalamus is where the seat of the throne, where the illumination process. In between, in the center of the thalamus. Now, I hope I can find a good picture of it where I can demonstrate this or let you see what I am talking about. But over the thalamus, there is what's called the optic nerve, or the optic thalamus. And it actually is in the shape of an X. What is that saying? X marks the spot. X marks the spot means that there is a doorway here, there is something right here, something that's highly significant. Now, in order to get through this secret doorway where illumination is even possible, we have to get through the doorway, through the throat, which is what I was mentioning also in my video yesterday, which is something that I continuously am upgrading. It's also a reflection of the Alta Major, which works through alongside your throat chakra. This is the secret doorway through the tree of life. And through this, because the Alta Major comes through the back, where the skull meets the neck. I believe it's the medulla oblongata, but it anchors in, the light filters in through or shines its light through where it's in your throat. Anyway, and it also is a part of, and let's see if I can make sure I pronounce this. Where is it? Yeah, the carotid artery. In that artery is what transfers blood from the brain to the heart. This is the brain and heart intelligence that links that up with. Now let's see if I can get this out here. Now, when we're talking about Thoth, or the secret doorway, this is about knowledge here. The tree of life, the tree of knowledge, has the tree of life of good and evil. Remember, no matter what we do in our life, no matter what sphere or what level we are at in our tree of life, no matter the initiation we're going through, whatever it is, if you want to call it a good way and a bad way, you can. Light and dark, good or evil, God or the devil, whatever it is, what it is cause and effect. What you give is what you get. Now, Thoth is where everything that you have worked for accumulates at this doorway in the throat, where the expression can be manifested, where the word, when God said in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, it is God. It's supposed to be the Word and the expression of God. So when we are using our expression for better, to be our better self, to give love to others around us, we are opening and tapping into this expression. We are not only healing our throat chakra, we are understanding more about what is really true about ourselves and about this reality. And this is what actually is going to open up through the door of enlightenment in the mind. It works together. And when I want you to think about this here, because when we have done all of our work and everything is accumulated and we're about to manifest a golden child, a Christ consciousness, hopefully that's what you're working towards without any ego. And when we do that, everything becomes accumulated. We have this information now about ourselves. We have stuck out through our path. We have withstood everything, every trial, and made it out of it successfully. And Christ now, of course, we know, signifies light. Light signifies or works with all the colors of the rainbow and those even beyond. It's wavelength, it's information, it's full of information, full of everything. When the thalamus is open, when the seed of consciousness is about to expand, what you are actually now filtering out, you're a projection. Remember, everything that we believe in, from what we think, what we feel, what we speak about, what we do, becomes a manifestation in our reality, because it's within us. Within us. That is why we see what we see in this reality. Now, when you have accumulated all those 12 cell salts, you are in complete balance and harmony. You are centered and structured and standing firm in love. You are humble to the cause. You have lost the ego. Light enters in. You become this receiver. Like, you know how we have satellites here? You are this satellite now, where you are able to pick up this information. A continuous stream. You not only can shoot information up, information can be given to you. You can collect data, and that data is what's able to be absorbed inside of you. And then you can, your projection, your eyes, your everything that you now believe by this purification process you have gone through, this internal transformation that you have gone through, is now full of light, is now full of love. And what you now are going to witness is a part of the glory of God. This is how things begin to truly change, when you are able to finally reflect the heaven on earth into this reality. Now, there's something that I kind of want to, and I'm not sure if it doesn't go with this video, but it's very helpful and beneficial, I guess, is that we are tapping into the fifth dimension, but there are even those who are tapping into higher dimensions. And we're anchoring in more light. We're anchoring in more energy to help people even expand even further. And I just wanted to say that. You know, there's a saying that we believe in what we actually see, you know. And God actually, what does God say? He says you must believe in order to see. And excuse me for saying he again in this video. Now, when you believe in something, truly believe in something, it should be seated within your heart. It's more than just a thought. It's a knowing. And it takes an action of faith. You know, like for our journey here. If we're not willing to step outside of our comfort zone, we're never going to expand. You know, had I not started this YouTube channel, I wouldn't be where I am right now. This was a giant leap for me to communicate and really express what I am going through in this ascension cycle of mine. Knowing that I could be judged, who's going to pick up and who's going to see me, who's going to hear me, who's going to discover me, and all that kind of stuff. And what are they going to think about me? Oh my gosh, Christy is crazy. She has lost it. Even those who have known me forever would think that about me. It was a leap of faith that I did this, documenting my journey along with everything that is taking place astrologically. It was a huge step for me. And when it comes to love, I love, not the ordinary love that people in this reality claim love is. How many times in relationships we're like, well, I'm just going to quit. It's easier to give up than it is to try. And I'm not saying that all things can't be. I believe in love, so I can't even say what I'm about to say. I believe in the power of love. Love is going to change everything. If you believe in love and you have faith in it and you act on it, everything is going to change around you. It's going to take time because it takes you proving that it is true. You have to prove that love is true. You have to prove that faith is true. You have to prove that Christ is living within you by completing the great work. So I don't know if this video helps you out. What you pick up on from receiving internal light, you have to be pure. You have to be pure means that you have collected the 12 cell salts, that you have done the complete work through love. And you will become the cell salts that you have accumulated that will never die. It's going to make the CSF flow, the living waters. Your blood becomes purified, and the crystals turn. They're salt crystals that harden and turn into these like cones. And I don't know if you know how they make salt, but I ended up doing a Google because of the message that God gave me about it, and it's amazing. It turns into an upside down cone, and that's what it looked like, crystals, or half of the diamonds, or half of a pyramid. And they receive a reflection of light. They collect data. And what is continuously, that continuously allows you to observe Christ consciousness. Light. You being able to absorb light and then project it outwardly. Because you are love. Is Christ consciousness. I don't know. It's something I was just thinking about today, and I hope that it helps you all out. And again, sorry about my voice. Please turn up the volume if you couldn't hear me. And of course, this video is over, so there was no point in me even saying that. So I forgot to add this to my video, so it may sound a little different. I have drank some water, and my voice is a little bit louder, I guess. I don't know. So as I was trying to explain that we are projection screens. Now, when we are the type of person that has to see in order to believe, it more than likely means that we are living within a limited mindset. We are living from ego. We are under that fight or flight type of thinking and feeling, which means that you are only going to see what you believe. If you are somebody who believes in limitations, then you're only going to see that in your reality. If you are someone who believes in whether it's a war, crimes, poverty, the list is endless here, then that is what you are going to perceive. The more that you are in alignment with the frequency of love and compassion, all those beautiful things, gratefulness, staying humble, the thing about what I have learned, and I do try to do, is that no matter what I am given by Source, no matter the amount of gifts that I am given that are sent my way, the beautiful things that I am able to witness through my ascension process, I don't think I'm greater than. I have worked. Yes, I have worked hard for it, and I know I am worthy of it. It's different to know that you are worthy of something than to think you are above something. I am grateful, and I stay humble to it. I stay humble to God, and I know that I am of service. I will never say that my experience is greater than yours. I will never say that my experience, I am right and you are wrong. And I will never say that I see more beautiful things than you do. I really try to, again, stay humble and stay in love. So it's important that when you are, the purpose of this video now is, in order to really see God's kingdom, we have to be in complete balance. We have to accumulate. We have to transform. We must become what it is that we know is available in God's kingdom. Become. We must attain that ourselves in order for us to witness it ourselves. So I've added this into my video, and I hope that little bit of peace helps. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing your way. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.